And I think if you're a church that's just starting this out and it looks really intimidating over there, I think that's one of the really amazing things of Fostering Hope is they make it very practical. Well, I think for us, it really began, like you said, I think it was 4 years ago, when we got together a lot of leadership in the church, and we said, what kind of church do we want to be? And I think one of the things we set off, and we said, one of the things we want to be is we want to bring God's healing to this hurting world. And we realized we actually weren't doing as good a job as we wanted to do.
We started inviting people to share what God was placing on their heart. How is God using you? What are you noticing in the world? What hurt do you see out there? And something you want to respond to. And so the one that came with the most times that people mentioned it, the most people who said anything about it, was about foster care.
In some ways, you're a church and you realize there's this crisis out there. You're thinking, how can I make a difference? How can I help these families? You want to, but how do I bridge that? And they said, hey, here's the bridge. We'll show you how to do that. We'll organize you, get you together with other different churches, connect you to the DCF folks, and now everyone's actually able to do what they're really called by Jesus to do, to be able to help people in a real tangible way.
When I joined the church about 1.5 years ago, I was wondering, how can I fit into this picture, right? Then I saw the Family Support Initiative. There was so many things going on, and you could just serve.
There's so many entry points, whether it's volunteering with the Family Support Initiative or joining one of these wraparound support teams for a family.
Probably before we got involved at all, I think there were a lot of people who felt like, yeah, I want to make a difference. I want to be able to do something, but I don't know, I don't know what I can do practically. And then now I feel like we're in this new place here where people are used to doing things practically. They're used to being involved, and I think it's really transformed their walk with Jesus.
I think that's what Fostering Hope has helped us do. They made us realize that we all have gifts that God has, given to us, and we can use it. Understanding that you don't have to be fostering, but you can foster the care of your community in whatever way you can.
When we started stepping into this space, stepping into the story of foster families and all the systems that surround them, there was only one foster family within Newton Covenant Church. Just in a very short period of time, 1.5 years, 2 years. We've got about 47 people in our congregation who are on one of these 5 support teams.
I see Fostering Hope as a ministry which enables us to do this. I don't know how we'd be able to do it without it. We would be knocking our head.
Right. We'd be 2 years in and still just trying to get something off the ground, I think, as opposed to we've actually, in that amount of time, helped bring foster care, talking about social workers, talking about children in foster care, talking about foster families, praying for them as a very normal thing.
This is a need in your community. I don't think there was a community without this. Now, you may not see these kids, you may not see these families, but they are there. And we all want to make a difference in people's lives. We want to show Jesus love. And it's really a way you can do it. It's a way every church can do it. And give it a shot. Start to walk down it. Fostering Hope could totally take you through the baby steps. They can help you take those first little things. They can help help your congregation answer your questions, figure out how to do it. It's really doable.